Have you suffered enough? Let me review. Have you suffered enough? This is what I've researched my whole life. What do you do instead of suffering? Fellow Toastmasters, and unfortunately fellow sufferers. Honored guests. Let's make sure we all know what we're talking about. Suffering, pain, distress, hardship. Are we clear? Pain. Here's our spot. Welcome to our life of suffering. Have I suffered enough? I want to solve that. I'm going to solve it through what I call discernment. Discernment, the ability to judge well, look at qualities. So here we go. Discernment. Let me show what isn't discernment. You stupid person. Now do we understand what I mean by discernment? Judging well. And just so we all know what we're talking about, I don't care how much we get suffering out of our life, we don't have something to replace it. I am calling the replacement beautiful. That is what you create. That is excellence. The magic. What truly satisfies. It is glorious. So here we go. You have now seen my dance step, and I am calling it the dance of the beautiful. We start here. How do I move away from suffering? There has to be a way. See my finger? I hit it in the door. Whack. And next time I go to the door, I put my finger right in the same place. Whack. Ouch. After I've done it 15 times, 15 times, do you think I learned anything? Do you think there's any point in me putting my finger in the door again? But I do, and I've now created suffering. Instead, one finger in the door. Bam! I should move to discernment. I didn't like that. I don't think I'm going to put my finger in the door again. I think I have to adjust the door. The handle hits against the wall there. I'm going to do something about that because I do not want to hit my finger in the door. I open the door. I close the door. Nothing happens. No pain, no suffering. We're not quite to the beautiful. But off I go to enjoy myself instead of hurting my thumb. I have now entered into the beautiful. So here we go. Suffer. Ouch! No, thank you. Better choice. See the dance. See the dance of suffering. Another important part of exiting suffering. Don't take yourself so seriously. The more you take yourself seriously, the more you suffer. Excuse me, but human beings, we make mistakes, we fall over our own feet, and that doesn't change the fact that we're wonderful. Now I'm going to give another example of suffering, and it's one I experience alone. It's loneliness. It's the inability to connect with others. Doesn't matter if you're in a crowd or all by yourself. You just feel alone. And that does not work for me. A while ago I would have called it shyness, but I've so outgrown that I know I have something that needs to change. So I'm lonely. So I go to discernment. And discernment says, create a crystal bowl meditation. It will help you share who you are, connect with others, and when you're connecting, you won't be lonely. You'll be sharing your passion. And I did such a thing. And something so beautiful happened at the Crystal Bowls. There was such joy. There was such joy. And my heart was full. And people were chatting and being alive. And I had created something beautiful. You do see now the steps to create this beautiful? Now, of course, if we were in Hawaii, where I'd actually like to be, it would look more like hula, 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 hula. But as long as I get to the beautiful, do we really care how we get there? And do we have to walk every step? Can I only learn by hitting my thumb first, or can I actually learn to not bother hitting my thumb, go right to discernment and say, what would satisfy? What would actually make my life wonderful? How may I create the beautiful? How can I create the glorious? How can I create the magic? Now, do you see what happened? You've actually created a life you might actually want to live because it has joy in it. So what are you doing over and over and over again? How are you suffering? And can you take a moment and use a little bit of discernment to create something beautiful? It doesn't take any outrageous tools, just the mind you have and the heart you have. But I'm telling you, it has taken my whole lifetime to simplify it into these 3 steps. Because as soon as people get in suffering, they stop thinking. They stop talking about it. They truly do. And they get into shame and blame. Do you see shame and blame as my solutions here? You don't. Discernment to create something beautiful. Discernment to create something beautiful. So let's end suffering. Let's connect and use the minds and hearts that we have.